The 1972 Jefferson Nickel stands out as one of the most attractive issues from the early 1970s, known for its sharp strike and mirror-like surfaces. Struck at the San Francisco Mint, it was made exclusively for proof sets, not for circulation. Every 1972 nickel carries the signature S mint mark below Jefferson's bust, marking it as a precision-made collector coin rather than one that ever saw pocket change. Each coin was carefully struck using polished dies on specially prepared planchettes. This process created coins with deep mirror fields and frosted devices known as cameo and deep cameo proofs. These contrasts make the 1972 Jefferson Nickel a favorite among proof collectors who prize eye appeal and perfection. Composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. Although over 3.2 million proof nickels were struck that year, not all survive in pristine condition. Many have minor haze or spotting from decades of improper storage in original plastic holders. Perfect examples, however, are rare and can be worth strong premiums. In proof 65 grade, these nickels usually sell for around $5 to $10. Proof 68 cameo coins bring between $20 and $40, while perfect PR70 deep cameo pieces, certified by PCGS or NGC, can sell for over $200. High-quality deep cameo coins are especially prized. These have strong contrast between Jefferson's frosted portrait and the dark reflective fields. Collectors look for clear separation in the design, with crisp detail in Jefferson's hair and Monticello's steps. PR69 DCAM coins, which are nearly perfect, can trade between $50 and $120 depending on demand and market timing. The 1972 Jefferson Nickel represents a turning point in proof coinage. By this year, the San Francisco Mint had refined its proof-making process after earlier inconsistencies from the 1960s. The results were coins with much sharper detail and better surface quality. This makes the 1972 issue one of the cleanest and most consistent proof nickels of the early modern era. While the 1972 nickel never circulated, it holds historical value as part of the U.S. Mint's effort to restore collector confidence after the coinage shortages and design stagnation of the 1960s. The proof sets of this period reflected a renewed commitment to artistry and technical excellence. For that reason, they are still affordable entry points for collectors seeking quality and history without high cost. The 1981 Jefferson Nickel is one of the most interesting proof issues from the early 1980s, struck at the San Francisco Mint during a critical shift in minting technology. Every 1981 nickel carries the S mint mark below Jefferson's bust, showing it was made only for collectors as part of official U.S. Mint proof sets. These coins never entered circulation, but they have become sought after for their brilliant surfaces, sharp design, and historical significance. This year is important because the Mint was preparing to change the style of the S mint mark. Two distinct varieties exist for 1981, the Type 1 with a filled S and the Type 2 with a clear, sharp S. The Type 2 variety is far scarcer and more desirable. Collectors prize it because it marked the transition to a new mint mark style that continued into 1982. Finding a Type 2 in perfect proof condition can be a major addition to any Jefferson Nickel collection. Each coin was made from the standard copper-nickel alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing 5 grams and measuring 21.2 millimeters in diameter. Proof coins like these were struck multiple times with specially polished dies to create mirror-like fields and frosted devices. The best examples show a deep cameo contrast, where Jefferson's portrait appears frosted against a black, mirrored background. Over 4 million proof nickels were struck in 1981, but not all have survived in top condition. Many coins have haze or light spotting from long-term storage in the original proof set packaging. A typical Proof 65 coin might sell for $5 to $8. A Proof 69 Deep Cameo can reach $40 to $80, and perfect PR70 Deep Cameo examples certified by PCGS or NGC can sell for $150 to $400, depending on demand. Type 2 Deep Cameo coins are far rarer and often command prices above $200 in PR69 DCAM. In PR70 DCAM, they can exceed $800 or more when offered in major auctions. Collectors and dealers alike pay close attention to the shape of the mint mark, since that single detail determines whether the coin is common or elite. The 1981 S. Jefferson Nickel reflects the U.S. Mint's ongoing refinement of proof coinage after decades of experimentation. The sharp detail in Jefferson's hair, the clean lines of Monticello, and the deep mirror finish all show how far the mint had advanced since the proof coins of the 1950s and 1960s. This level of craftsmanship restored collector confidence and solidified proof sets as annual highlights for numismatists. Historically, 1981 was also the final full year before the United States officially removed the S mint mark from proof coinage in 1982, creating the famous "no S error" on dimes and other coins. That context gives the 1981 S nickel added value, as it stands at the boundary between two important eras of minting technology. Collectors look for several traits when grading these coins. The best examples have brilliant mirror fields, strong cameo contrast, and no cloudiness. The steps of Monticello should be well-defined and uninterrupted, and Jefferson's cheek should be smooth without visible marks. Even the tiniest flaw can affect value in high-proof grades. Errors are rare but valuable. A 1981 S nickel struck on a cent planchette or missing its mint mark could reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Any coin showing unusual color toning or proof striking issues can also appeal to specialized collectors. The design, created by Felix Schlag in 1938, remains a symbol of mid-century American coinage. The 1981 S proof issue preserved that design beautifully, honoring Jefferson's legacy and the neoclassical architecture of Monticello with unmatched clarity. For modern collectors, the 1981 S. Jefferson Nickel is a cornerstone proof issue. Whether you own the standard Type 1 or the rarer Type 2, this coin represents a key turning point in U.S. mint history. It blends craftsmanship, rarity, and a tangible link to America's numismatic evolution. When found in perfect deep cameo condition, its reflective beauty and historical depth make it one of the most captivating Jefferson Nickels of the modern era. The 1976 S. Jefferson Nickel holds a unique place in U.S. numismatic history, struck in the nation's bicentennial year. Although no special reverse or dual date was used for the nickel that year, every 1976 S proof still carries strong historical and collector appeal. It represents the mint's effort to create precision-proof coins during a time when coin collecting was regaining momentum across America. Each 1976 S nickel was struck at the San Francisco Mint exclusively for proof sets. These were not released into circulation. They feature the S mint mark under Jefferson's bust, sharp design details, and deep mirror-like surfaces. The proof coins were carefully made from polished dies and specially prepared blanks of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Each weighs 5 grams and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. The bicentennial year added symbolic value even though the nickel design remained the same as Felix Schlag's original 1938 design. The obverse shows Thomas Jefferson's profile, while the reverse features his Monticello home in Virginia. Collectors appreciate the 1976 S proof nickel for its combination of clean strike, classic design, and its connection to America's 200th birthday. More than 4 million proof sets were produced in 1976, but not all nickels from those sets have survived in top condition. Many have haze, light spots, or hairline scratches. Typical Proof 65 examples trade for about $5 to $8, while Proof 69 Deep Cameo coins can sell from $25 to $60. The highest grade coins certified as PR70 Deep Cameo by PCGS or NGC are much rarer. These can sell for $150 to $400, with some exceptional examples bringing even higher prices at major coin auctions. The record sale for a 1976 S Jefferson Nickel in PR70 DCAM exceeded $700, reflecting the strong collector demand for flawless proof coins from the bicentennial year. What makes this coin stand out is its visual depth. The mirror finish in the fields combined with the frosted portrait creates dramatic cameo contrast. Under magnification, the coin's detail is remarkable. Jefferson's hair strands are fully defined, Monticello's columns are crisp, and the steps are sharply visible. Coins with full step detail on the reverse are especially desirable, even among proof issues. Collectors also value the 1976 S Nickel as part of a complete bicentennial proof set, which included special quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins with the dual date 1776 to 1976. Although the nickel did not share the dual date, it remains part of that iconic set and holds nostalgia for collectors who remember the national celebrations that year. The 1976 S Nickel also marks an important period in the mint's quality improvement. The San Francisco facility had refined its proof production techniques after earlier issues in the 1960s showed weaker cameo contrast. By the mid-1970s, the proof strikes were more consistent and aesthetically superior. The 1976 S Nickel showcases that progress. High-grade proof nickels from this era are now harder to find because many proof sets were broken up or improperly stored. Environmental factors like humidity and heat often caused hazing or toning. Coins that remain bright, clean, and well-contrasted are the ones collectors pursue. Although not as rare as earlier Jefferson Nickels, the 1976 S proof remains historically significant. It connects to one of the most patriotic years in U.S. coinage history and stands as a testament to the mint's craftsmanship. For those assembling a full Jefferson Nickel collection or a complete bicentennial coin set, this issue is essential. When handled carefully and kept in its original protective case, the 1976 S Jefferson Nickel retains both its beauty and value. It serves as a snapshot of American pride, fine minting, and timeless design. In PR70 Deep Cameo, it is among the finest proof examples from the mid-1970s, appealing to both collectors of modern proofs and those drawn to the historical narrative of the Jefferson series. Every 1976 S Nickel is more than a simple 5-cent coin. It is a mirror of America's craftsmanship during a milestone year, a symbol of continuity in design, and a lasting piece of the nation's numismatic story. The 1982 Jefferson Nickel represents an important year of transition in U.S. coinage. It was struck during a time when the U.S. Mint was modernizing its production techniques while managing rising metal costs and design refinements. Though it may appear common at first glance, the 1982 Jefferson Nickel hides several collectible varieties and serves as a key study piece for serious Jefferson collectors. This coin continued the long-running Jefferson Nickel design first introduced in 1938 by Felix Schlag. The obverse features the familiar left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, with the motto, "In God We Trust," and "Liberty," with the date along the right rim. The reverse shows Jefferson's home, Monticello, framed by the words E pluribus unum, United States of America, and the denomination 5 cents. Each coin weighs 5 grams, has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, and is made from the standard copper-nickel alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel. The year 1982 was also notable for the discontinuation of proof coinage from the San Francisco Mint, using the old S mint mark style. This change followed the 1981 Type 1 and Type 2 proof varieties, where the shape of the S defined each type. As a result, 1982 proof nickels exist only in the new Type 2 style with a clearer, more defined S. These proof coins were struck with extreme care, giving them deep mirror fields and sharp frosted details. In circulation, 1982 nickels were struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, identified by the P and D mint marks. However, many coins from this year show soft details and weak strikes, especially on Monticello steps. Well-struck coins with sharp detail and full steps are significantly scarcer and highly sought after by collectors. A full steps 1982 nickel can command strong premiums even in lower mint state grades. Typical circulated examples are worth face value, while mint state coins begin to show value at MS65 and above. A 1982 P nickel graded MS66 with full steps can bring $100 to $150. The Denver issue in MS67 full steps can reach $300 to $600, depending on luster and strike quality. The record auction price for a 1982 D Jefferson nickel with full steps reached over $1,000, proving that sharp-struck examples remain in high demand. Proof coins struck in San Francisco are more readily available, but differ in quality. Common Proof 67 and Proof 68 examples sell for around $5 to $15. Deep Cameo Proof 69s can reach $40 to $80, while the finest PR70 Deep Cameo specimens can exceed $250 when certified by PCGS or NGC. Collectors who pursue the best modern proofs pay close attention to clarity, cameo contrast, and freedom from haze or spots. The 1982 Jefferson nickel also saw a number of notable die varieties and errors. Off-center strikes, double dies on the date or lettering, and partial collar errors can raise value considerably. Rare minting mistakes have sold for hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars, depending on visual impact and preservation. Coins with strong luster and eye appeal always attract competition in auctions. This coin holds additional significance because it marks the start of a new era for proof coinage. The San Francisco Mint's updated S mint mark and refined die preparation led to more consistent cameo finishes. The 1982 proof sets are known for their sharp strikes and cleaner surfaces, setting the standard for future proof issues throughout the 1980s. For collectors, the 1982 Jefferson nickel bridges classic mid-century design and modern minting technology. It reflects the mint's effort to maintain beauty and precision during a time of economic and industrial change. Whether found in circulation or as part of a proof set, it stands as a symbol of the Jefferson series' enduring legacy. High-grade examples continue to rise in value as collectors refine their sets and seek better-struck coins. A true full-step specimen remains one of the more elusive finds of the early 1980s. Combined with its proof counterpart, the 1982 nickel captures both sides of American numismatic production in one year: mass circulation efficiency and proof craftsmanship perfection. The 1972 Jefferson nickel stands as a defining piece of early 1970s U.S. coinage, bridging classic mid-century minting with modern production standards. Struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, this coin continues Felix Schlag's enduring design that first appeared in 1938. It honors the third U.S. president, Thomas Jefferson, whose image and home, Monticello, have appeared on the nickel for over 8 decades. Though it remains common in circulation, well-struck or proof-like examples reveal a level of detail and history many overlook. On the obverse, Jefferson's left-facing portrait dominates the design, surrounded by the motto, "In God We Trust," to the left, and "Liberty, 1972," to the right. The reverse displays Monticello, Jefferson's architectural masterpiece, beneath the Latin phrase, "E pluribus unum." Below it, the denomination 5 cents and United States of America are clearly inscribed. The coin's composition is 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing 5 grams with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. In 1972, more than 600 million Jefferson nickels were minted across the nation. The Philadelphia Mint produced 351 million coins, while the Denver Mint struck 297 million. The San Francisco Mint issued proof versions only, each marked with the distinctive S. Despite high mintages, finding examples with full, sharp details, especially on Monticello steps, remains a challenge. Weak strikes and worn dies were common, making well-defined coins highly collectible today. Circulated examples typically hold face value, but mint state coins with sharp strikes tell a different story. Regular MS-65 examples from Philadelphia or Denver can fetch $15 to $25. However, pieces with full steps, where all 6 steps of Monticello are visible and well-defined, are considerably rarer. These command $100 to $250 in MS-66 grade and up to $600 in MS-67. A 1972 D Jefferson Nickel graded MS-67 with full steps once achieved over $2,000 at auction. The 1972 S-proof version remains a favorite among collectors for its deep mirror finish and elegant contrast between frosted design and reflective background. Over 3.2 million proofs were made, many stored in original U.S. mint sets. PR69 deep cameo examples can range from $50 to $120, while perfect PR70 deep cameo coins certified by PCGS or NGC can surpass $300. These proofs are admired for their crisp detail and brilliant surfaces, representing some of the finest craftsmanship of the San Francisco Mint in that era. This year also offers an interesting look into minting consistency. The early 1970s saw frequent die wear and surface quality issues, but the mint was improving equipment and polishing processes. As a result, the 1972 Jefferson Nickel often displays better luster than its immediate predecessors. Its strike quality makes it a desirable representative of its decade, especially for collectors completing full Jefferson Nickel albums. Varieties and errors for 1972 include doubled dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks that run across Monticello's steps or Jefferson's portrait. While most are minor, dramatic misstrikes can reach several $100s in value. Coins struck on cent planchettes or foreign blanks are rare but known to exist, and such pieces have sold for thousands at major auctions due to their distinct appearance and rarity. The 1972 Jefferson Nickel also serves as a historical artifact of its time. America was experiencing economic shifts and the after effects of the Vietnam War. The nickel, a coin of daily commerce, circulated in millions of hands during a period of national transition. Its familiar design symbolized continuity in uncertain times, a small reminder of the enduring American spirit. For collectors today, the 1972 Jefferson Nickel offers a balance of affordability and challenge. Common in lower grades, yet elusive in top condition, it provides an ideal target for anyone seeking high-quality modern nickels. Proof and full steps versions in particular showcase the best work of the U.S. Mint during an era of technological advancement. In the modern market, interest in Jefferson Nickels continues to grow, and 1972 remains an important date within the series. Whether you discover one in pocket change or acquire a pristine proof from a graded set, this coin captures a precise moment in U.S. minting history. With values for exceptional specimens exceeding $2,000, the 1972 Jefferson Nickel proves that even the most familiar coins can hold remarkable stories and enduring worth.